Hello and welcome to the Queber channel. I am Jason, your host. Now, you should know by now that I don't hold really political views. I judge situations based on facts without emotional content usually. So when I say I think that the Charlie Kirk political assassination was a tragedy, it's because I've spent days looking into it, exploring it, trying to figure out who this person was. Not through all the left and right bullshit, but actually what he did. I've watched a lot of his past lectures and a lot of his past discussions with on different campuses. And while I don't agree with some of his opinions, I damn well believe he had the right to actually express those opinions. One of his opinions that I find interesting is people call him a racist, a white supremacist, a fascist. But if you don't drink the Kool-Aid, if you actually go and look at his actual conversations he had, because he is the epitome of the guy that basically the meme out there says prove me wrong, but basically you've got that picture with the guy sitting behind a desk with such and such prove me wrong. It's a meme, but he is the basically embodiment of that. He went all around the country, any place, and he would discuss and have a conversation with anyone about any subject, from gun violence to race to basically anything. And for people who call him a racist, people who call him a fascist and a Nazi, all this bullshit, are just basically listening to their little corner of the echo chamber of, oh, he's a monster, he's on the other side, he's doing all that. No. What did he actually believe about race? He believed that it didn't matter whether you were white, black, pink, blue, purple, didn't matter, that you were all the same. That is the absolute opposite of racism. You can watch his actual lectures and the way he discusses with people on campuses, and there's one out there where he's talking with a black guy, and the black guy is being actually more racist than he is, because he's just saying that you're black, I'm white, it doesn't matter, we're all human beings. He says racial stereotypes, racial segregation is a human society thing. We separated people, but we're all the same. That was his point. And that is a very simple, very pure idea of race. It's not racism in any way, shape or form. It's the idea that it's not about your race. And this bothered black people a lot because they were so into we're black people, it's our identity and everything. But what he always said was, it doesn't matter whether you're black people or white people, you're human beings. It's an equal playing field, or should be. This should have been an idea that was really positive and really, but he got labelled. Now, I'm not saying I agree with all his ideas, I don't. But unlike most politicians, unlike most people who have these views, He was willing to go toe to toe, to go to any campus, any lecture theatre, any discussion area, sit down and talk with you. To discuss. Now, a lot of people didn't like that because he wouldn't change his views and actually bow down to your ultimate knowledge. All this binary thinking, oh, he's got to be against us because he's not with us. Well, yes, while I don't agree with a lot of the things he said, I think the way he went about it, the way he actually created discourse and talking points and conversations, losing that is a tragedy. We need more people from both sides that talk. Not just talk, but listen. So it doesn't get lost in the noise. And I do believe that anybody who celebrated his death should lose their job. Yeah. You fuck around, you find out. Do stupid things, get stupid prizes. Anybody who, in any position around the world, as any HR will tell you, that if you work for a company and you say something like laughing at someone's fucking death and say, hope the children are better off, and all these horrible things like, has anybody checked if the bullet's okay after touching him? You know, person has just fucking died. And these assholes who always say that they are champions of cancel culture, but when it's turned on them and they get cancelled because they say something, oh no, it's against freedom of speech. Any HR will tell you that if you fucking say something shitty like this and you work for a company, that company is going to get rid of you because you are representing that company. If anything you do can be traced back to your job, your business identity, then yeah, you're fucked. Look at that thing that happened at the sports match where that guy grabbed the hat that was meant for the kid. How much of a consequence it had for his business. Pardon me. Just these people think that they're untouchable. Freedom. I believe in freedom speech, but not freedom from responsibility for that speech. You're responsible for what you said. And yes, that can get you in trouble. It's silly. It's sad. Because the more I've seen of his videos recorded of him from both sides and that over the years at his political discussions and that, unlike most politicians and that, he actually engaged people and would discuss any fucking subject. Literally anybody could come up to the desk he was sitting behind and talk about anything. And that's a good thing. And we've lost something in that. The way things have been polarised so much. You're not just a political adversary, you're an enemy now. If you don't think the same way, you're a monster. We dehumanise people. Makes it easier to kill someone, doesn't it? If you dehumanise them, if you make them out to be less than you. just because they have a different view. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Probably going to ruffle a few feathers, but I don't care.